If Asante Samuel plays this week against Cincinnati, man, we got to have some real talk going on over here with our medical staff, our coaching staff, and all. I don't want to see Asante this weekend. Pittsburgh Steelers are making moves again. This time, bringing in former Chargers cornerback Asante Samuel Jr. signed into the practice squad. We got to dive into it, man. It's your boy Meese. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Steel Talk. Hit that like button so you too can push this out. Get more people in this family, man. We got to talk this Steelers football, man. Subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, and follow me everywhere at Steel Talk 6, man. But the Pittsburgh Steelers has got their guy. We all wanted him. Asante Samuel Jr. is coming over to Pittsburgh Steelers. Joining the practice squad, though. Joining the practice squad. We got to sit here and see, what's the timetable. We already know he's going to be elevated to the 53-man roster. But we got to dive into that timetable and what this means. What this means for the corner room, the depth chart in Pittsburgh right now. So let's dive into it, man. It's Asante Samuel Jr. He's coming off an injury where he had spinal fusion surgery back in April, dealing with a lot of neck pains and shoulder pains back in his days at the Chargers, limited in 2024 with only 4 games of play time. And it is what it is. The ones that did the surgery are the doctors in Pittsburgh. So off rip to me, it was like a no-brainer. If our doctor's going to clear him, why not bring him in? Why not bring him in for something? So, and Omar Khan and Mike T, they was aggressive. I think he was scheduled to be here tomorrow to come in for a visit and things like that. I think he was scheduled to go to the Bears today. He canceled that. He signed with Pittsburgh, and he's ready for football. So it's exciting news, man. I'm happy. It's one of the guys that I wanted for sure. I just like what he brings to the field. Great ball skills, man. Great ball skills. Little overzealous at times, but hey, what football player is it? What football player is it in my eyes? So, yeah, man, signed to the practice squad. And like I said, there was other teams. There was the Packers out there, the Panthers, the Vikings, 49ers, and cancel that with the Bears. So, what it means for Pittsburgh and Asante Samuel. Off rip, Asante, he's not coming in. He's not signing no big long-term deal. It's a prove-it year for you. Let's see. Let's see if you still got it after this surgery. Are you really back to form? Because if the Pittsburgh Steelers are getting Asante Samuel Jr. back and it's even close to what, where he left off, this is what you need. This is what you need right here. 26 years old, young, 5'10", 180 pounds, and can go out there and can ball for real. When we talk about turnovers, Asante Samuel's going to bring that. He's going to bring that. So I'm excited, and we got to see how it all plays out. So for the Steelers, man, it brings in, another depth piece to that corner room, that we already been under pressure on. We turned up the pressure on the quarterback room. We done seen Jalen Ramsey get moved from the corner to the safety position because we needed help there. Darius Slay. And this move right here off rip, man, I'm going to sit here and say it. This is a Darius Slay replacement. It is. Straight up and down. And shout out to him because, like I said, with the Chargers game, he started off playing for real. The injury came back again. He was hurt again. He was banged up again. And it's been the same all season long. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. For Asante Samuel, man, this just, like I said, it's a prove-it year, but it shows that your value is still there. Teams are still willing to at least take that chance on you. And like I said, signing to the practice squad, eventually, man, we already know where he's leading, where that's going to head. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, they released Derek Foster to make room for him. They also released Juan Thornhill, which I'm excited about time, and brought back Sebastian Castro, undrafted rookie. We let him rock over to Tampa Bay let him rock, and Pittsburgh picking it back up. Hey, and that's a thumper too. So we got to see how all this plays out, man. I like the move. Like I said, I like the move. This is exactly what we wanted, and you can't be mad at it, man. Can't be mad at it. So, like I said, Asante Samuel, 26 years old, 5'10", 180 pounds, 47 overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft by the Los Angeles Chargers. He's an inside-outside versatile corner with a specialty in off covers, man. So I'm excited for that outside. It gives Brandon Echols a chance, to step back some, maybe go inside with Brandon Echols or James Pierre and let Joey Porter and Asante Samuel be on the outside. I like that pairing right there. Them two, Asante and Joey, could possibly, man, if that chemistry is there, could possibly be the best duo. One of the best duos, man. One of the best duos. Joey still got a lot to learn. Like I said, you got to take your hands out of stuff, Joey. You got to take your hands out of stuff. So the last 4 years of Asante Samuel in 2024, like I said, that was 4 games played. 13 tackles, 2 pass breakups, 0 interceptions, and 0 forced fumbles. 2023, 17 games played, 63 tackles, 13 pass breakups, 10 interceptions, and 0 forced fumbles. 2022, 17 games played, 57 tackles, 11 pass breakups, 2 interceptions, 0 fumbles. 21, 12 game played, 43 tackles, 11 pass breakups, and 2 interceptions. So the guy's going to go after the ball, man. He's going to go after the ball, and that's what we need in Pittsburgh. That's what we need in Pittsburgh right there. So I'm excited for the move. There's some key things that we have to watch, man. His health and recovery. How does his body respond under real game activity? Being hit. Can he get back up and shake it off? Is he really ready? How's the Pittsburgh Steelers going to ramp him up and get him activated? Al Duggar came in here and he was ready within a couple of days. Started his first game off of just I think it was like 4 days, and was ready to go. Asante Samuel, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening at all. If Asante Samuel plays this week against Cincinnati, man, we got to have some real talk going on over here with our medical staff, our coaching staff, and all. I don't want to see Asante this weekend. I don't. Give him a week. Give him 2 weeks. Yeah, the Buffalo Bills game. I'm fine with that. We got Cincinnati. We got the Bears, and then the Bills. Yeah, around the Bills game already. Definitely for the Ravens game though. Definitely for the Ravens game. If you back the form for real, yeah, you should be ready to go by the Ravens game. You should be ready to go. So we'll have to see about all that, man. But y'all let me know. Y'all get in the comment section. Tell me how y'all feel about the move. Is this what we was missing? Because I honestly look at it and I see it as a needle mover. That's what we needed in Pittsburgh. Somebody to move the needle. And if Asante can get back to any form of where he was, if not better, oh my God, Steelers got one here. Rock out this year, and it's not like we can't bring him back. You can offer him that contract, and if he's balling, you might want to go ahead and wrap that up ASAP. Wrap it up right now, expeditiously. Pittsburgh, Mike Tomlin, Omar, cut the check. For Asante Samuel, stay here in Pittsburgh. For him to stay here in Pittsburgh, man. But y'all get in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about the move. It's your boy Meech, man. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. And I'm out of here.